Hello viewers, my name is Mr.Adebanjo. In this video, we are going to be solving another question on Mathematics Olympiad. We are going to be solving another question on Mathematics Olympiad. Those past questions they have solved, I must tell you, they are challenging but they are things that we can relate with if we understand them. So we are bringing this question one after the other so that we can discuss it together and understand them one after the other, so that I can prepare those students that will be willing to compete in Olympiad, mathematics Olympiad rather. So before we see the question, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do that by clicking the subscribe button on the channel, so that you will be notified whenever we post questions like this on this channel. So, and as you do so, may the good Lord bless you. And the question we want to solve right now, we have already done the part one of that question in the previous video we uploaded on the Mathematics Olympiad. This question we want to solve now is related to that first question we posted on this channel 2 days ago. You can check the playlist of this on the playlist of this channel. It's on you will see Mathematics Olympiad past questions. So you can click on that folder, and you will see a question we have solved on this that is related to this question we want to solve right now. If you understand that question, then you will understand this one better as well, because that question we solve is related to this one. So let's jump to let's see the question right now. Now the question we want to solve right now is on sword, and this is the question. We are having sword 6 plus 2, sword 5 minus sword 13 plus sword 48. You can see that we are having like 4 swords here now in this particular question. If you are seeing it for the first time, you may think that it is impossible. If you are very conversant with a sword question, you will think that it is not possible. But I must tell you that it is quite possible. So now in the previous video we have solved a question that is related to this sword I'm highlighting on right now. This sword 13 plus sword 48. We have solved a question like on this one I'm highlighting on right now. So you can check the video. That will enable you to know how to solve this sword 13 plus sword 48 on its own. So if you can solve that one, then you can start from there. So if you know the answer to this one, then you will also get something. You will also get another sword related to this one when you solve this one. So you can also solve that one then before you now solve the outer part of this sword. So as you are going to see right now, you're going to first of all solve this sword 13 plus sword 48 based on what you have done in the previous video. Then when we now get that, you can now start from there. So let's jump to it. Now, if you look at the screen right now, I gave this equation in the last video that anytime I have sword A plus sword B, you can see that this sword, the outer sword, is covering everything inside the sword. Then it can be written as a sword open bracket A plus sword A square minus B over 2 plus sword A minus sword A square minus B over 2. That is, this plus here is the plus here. This one is like a difference of 2 squares. So, and if you look at this now, I said that we are going to solve this sword 13 plus sword 48 first. So that's what we are having here, that sword 13 plus sword 48. Which look like this. We can put that into this. Then we can start from there. So that means we'll be having sword 13 plus sword of 13 squared minus 48 over 2 plus sword of 13 minus sword 13 squared minus 48 over 2. Then from there, because what you're having here is like this as well, just put all these terms into this the expression at the right hand side here. Then you have this. Then if you simplify that further, so 13 squared is 169. So we have a sod 13 plus sod 169 minus 48 over 2 plus sod 13 minus sod 169 minus 48 over 2. Where how do you get 169? That is sod so 13 squared. Then you can simplify that further. 169 minus 48 will give us 121. So that means we have sod 121 left here. Also, so 121 left here. So from there, what is sod 121? That is 11. So that means we have sod 13 plus 11 over 2. The same thing here, sod 13 minus 11 over 2. 13 plus 11 is 24. So then 24 divided by 2, that give us 12. So that's what give us sod 12 here. But here we are having 13 minus 11, that is 2. 2 divided by 2 will give us 1. Sod 1 will give us 1. So when you simplify sod 13 plus sod 48, it gives us sod 12 plus 1. So that means what you have here now, this sod 13 plus 48, sod 48, you can replace it with what we get here, which is sod 12 plus 1. And that will take us to the next step. So that means the sod, this sod here will reduce to this now. We have sod 6 plus 2, sod 5 minus sod 13 plus 48, which is the initial question given to us. We want to solve. Then it will reduce to this now, because we have solved sod 13 plus sod 48, and it gave us sod 12 plus 1. Then if you open this bracket now with this minus here, then it becomes sod 6 plus 2 sod 5 minus times sod 12 will give us minus sod 12, then plus times minus here will give us minus here. So we are left with sod 6 plus 2 sod 5 minus sod 12 minus 1. So we can collect like time here by saying 5 minus 1 will give us 4. So then we are left with 4 sod 4 minus sod 12 here. So you look at this sod as well now. We are having something like this as well, which you can solve using this template as well. In this case, you're having minus here instead of plus. In this case, you're having minus instead of plus. So if you put this sod 4 minus sod 12 into that template as well, it will result to what you're having on the screen right now, where you're having sod 6 plus 2, open bracket, we have sod 4 plus sod 4 squared minus 12 over 2. Then this minus here you're having here. In this question here you're having plus. So that's why you're having plus here. But in this question now you're having minus. That's why you're having minus here now. Sod 4 minus sod 4 squared minus 12 over 2. So from there now you can simplify that further. 4 squared is 16. So that means we're having 16 minus 12 here. Here we'll be having 16 minus 12 also here. So that will result to, we have sod 6 plus 2, open bracket, sod 4 plus sod 16 minus 2 over 2. So 16 minus 12, pardon me, over 2, minus sod 4 minus sod 16 minus 12 over 2. 16 minus 12 is 4. So 16 minus 12 will give us 4. That means we are left with sod 6 plus 2, open bracket, sod 4 plus sod 4. The same thing here, 16 minus 12 here also will give us sod 4 left here. Then what is sod 4? Sod 4 is 2. So that means we are left with sod 4 plus 2 over 2. Then here also we are having sod 4 here, which gives us 2. That means we have sod 4 minus 2 left over 2 here. Then from there, what is 4 plus 2? That will give us 6. Then 6 divided by 2 will give us 3. So that we are left with here with sod 3, which is what we are having here. Then what is 4 minus 2? That will give us 2. 2 divided by 2 will give us 1. What is sod 1? Sod 1 is 1. So in that case, we are left with sod 6 plus 2 into bracket sod 3 minus 2. Sod 3 minus 1, pardon me. Then if you open the bracket with the 2 here, you have sod 6 plus 2 sod 3 minus 2. Then from there also we can collect like time. 6 minus 2 will give us 4. Then we are left with 6 minus 2 will give us 4, plus we are left with 2 sod 3. Then if you are used to sod very well, you can convert this 2 sod 3 to a single sod. We can convert this 2 sod 3 to a single sod. That will give us there is a number we have found the sod of that give us this 2, which is sod 4, that will give us 2. So that means you'll be having sort 4 times sort 3, and that'll give us sort 12. So you're now having this sort 2 sort 3 here as a single sort, and that'll give us sort 12. So you can see that you're now having sort 4 plus sort 12 here, which is now which look like what you're having here as well. So which you can now simplify by putting it into this template as well. You're having sort you're having you're having sort 4 plus sort 12 here, which you can also put into that template. And if you put into the template, what do we have? You're having sort 4 plus sort 12. Put into this template as well, it will give us 4 plus sort 4 square minus 12 over 2. Plus here is because you're having plus here. Then sort 4 minus sort 4 square sort 4 square minus 12 over 2. Then 4 square is 16. So that means this one result to 4 plus sort 16 minus 12 over 2 plus the same thing here. 4 minus sort 16 minus 12 over 2. 16 minus 12 is 4. That means you are left with a sort 4 here. That means you have 4 plus sort 4 over 2. Then plus 16 minus 12 also you give us sort 4 here. Then that will give us 4 minus sort 4 over 2. What is sort 4? Sort 4 is 2. Then what is 2 plus 4 here? That gives us 6. Then 6 divided by 2 give us 3. That means you are left with sort 3 here. Plus sort 4 here give us 2. Then 4 minus 2 give us 2. 2 divided by 2 give us 1. Then sort 1 will give us 1 here. So that result to sort 3 plus 1. So the expression we are solving since morning, which is this sort 6 plus 2 sort 5 minus sort 13 plus sort 48, is now result to, which is what you're having here, will give us this sort 3 plus 1. Pardon me for that, it's not sort 3, it is sort 3 plus 1. So the answer is sort 3 plus 1. I think this subscribe button is covering that plus 1 here. So it's sort 3 plus 1. So when you simplify this expression, you are meant to get sort 3 plus 1. So this subscribe button is covering this plus 1 that is there. So I hope you understand how we are able to solve that mathematics Olympiad question. It's a past question they have solved in the past. So we are just trying to solve it together so that we can see how it is being solved. We are going in the next video, we are going to bring another question that we can solve together. So if you understand this, please like the video, comment on it, share the video, and if you have not subscribed to the to this channel, please click the subscribe button so that you'll be notified whenever we post video on this channel. Thanks and God bless you. We'll see you in the next video.